Greetings, survivors. I'm gonna level with you, chat. I wasn't necessarily going to go live tonight. I wanted to. I couldn't really think of anything to do apart from just fire up Dragon Quest again and play that. And I like spending time, like, talking before the main part of the stream. But more than that, I just decided I like hanging out, I like streaming, I like spending time with chat. And so, even though it's probably going to be a little bit on the short side tonight, at least a little bit on the short side by my standards, I did want to go live and get streaming again because this is the first time I've gone live since I debuted. Which is crazy because it's been almost a week, and I've been saying all along that I want to get into some kind of working rhythm here. So... Nice. Congrats, Serenity. Also, hi, Vel. Good to see you here. But yeah, I'm just going to have to make a habit now of really brainstorming topics of conversation for when I do go live, because I don't know, it feels weird to just show up and wing it, but at the same time it feels like I should at least do that to stay active, if nothing else. I do suppose that now is a good time to talk about, like, what kind of just chatting streams do you want from me? Like, I've thought about it a lot over the past week or so. Obviously, I do a lot of gaming. That's kind of the common thread between a lot of streamers, myself included. And I've definitely got my own select genres that I lean toward. You're going to be seeing a lot of JRPGs on this channel. You already have. But I mean, apart from gaming, that I do like watching pretty standard YouTube stuff like Daily Dose or Dashcam Nation, things like that. Obviously, for other members of V-ism present right now, we have had a lot of situations where we'd open a group tube and just react to a bunch of Dragon Spits videos, watching bad drivers and car chases and stuff. Another type of React content that I haven't seen a lot of VTubers doing is hockey. And, you know, hockey is a big interest of mine. It doesn't really get into my content that often, but it's something I would definitely be interested in reacting to if the interest was there from the audience. So that's definitely something we could talk about moving forward. I don't know. I don't have a personal Discord yet. I want to set one up. And maybe once I do, it'll be possible to just get a conversation going in there and maybe have a channel, channel in there where we can just drop a bunch of videos and I'll pick and choose what might be good reaction fodder. But that's the kind of thing I've been thinking about in the last few days. So I don't know, what are you all thinking, chat? Another thing that hasn't really come up on this channel yet, but I do play a lot of fighting games. And while I have been in touch with other fighting game VTubers, I haven't really actually considered, but I might even react to some tournament footage. No, I get it, Serenity. That's pretty solid. So, I don't know, that's just something that's kind of been kicking around in mind. Obviously, for those of you who follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm a big Nintendo Switch guy, and I am happy to learn that Nintendo seems to have finally approved production of 16 and 32 gig game cards, which will hopefully pare down the game keycard plague that has been saddling the system since launch. I noted that with the Nintendo Switch 2 library being what it is, I should probably have close to 30 games for it by now, but because of game keycards, I only have 8. And that's just depressing. So hopefully we see these smaller capacity game cards release and get a higher percentage of the Switch 2 library in that form in fairly short order, because I'm ready to give Nintendo my money if they're ready to take it. Nintendo, and especially their third parties. But they've definitely got a long way to go, and it sounds like production is going to be pretty slow off the jump, just for supply chain reasons. But as long as they fix it, I'm going to be fairly happy. I don't expect that they're going to go back, anybody, and release game card editions of games that have already released in game keycard form, although it's nice to think about. But we can hope. And I am certainly hopeful. The Switch 2 as a platform is magnificent. The spec is magnificent, the build quality is magnificent. If it can get a steady flow of game card software release, then... I mean, I've got close to 300 Switch 1 games at this point. There's no reason that the Switch 2 couldn't duplicate that, that level of purchasing from me. It's just nice to think about. But anyway, how are you all doing tonight, chat? Or this morning in Vel's case? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, work's probably going to be pretty slow for me in the next couple weeks. I'm off Christmas Day and New Year's Day, and we're probably going to be going home early the days before and after those, so... yeah, it's going to be interesting. The way I see it, it's just more time that I can be streaming and, you know, spending more time here. Hanging out with chat and getting some good momentum now that I've finally got on the other side of debut, which it felt for the longest time was never going to happen. Trying to figure out what to play, Vel. What are your options? Oh, that sounds magnificent. Nice. I need to get some Christmas snacks. The cafeteria at my job is selling these trays of Christmas snacks, just for people to pick up for themselves or to take to their various Christmas parties or whatever. I should probably grab one of those. I don't know if they have chocolate peanut clusters, but we can always hope. At the very least, it's probably got stuff like Divinity and fudge and peanut brittle. Oh, that's cool. Might have to look into that. I'm just looking at this. It still feels kind of surreal that I'm here, that I've got this set up, that I finally debuted. Like, it's hard to explain to anyone who doesn't know just how much time and work and effort went into this. I had the idea around this time last year to... Hold up. VTube Studio was acting up for a second. Just how long it took me to get from deciding to become a VTuber to actually debuting. And, you know, in that entire time, V-ism came together. Like, it feels like we've got some real momentum now, not just me, but V-ism as a group. And it's a good feeling. Hell yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, I know how important these just chatting sessions can be. I just need to figure out some topics to prepare and bring to them in advance, because that was kind of a miserable feeling earlier today when I was like, yeah, I want to go live, but what am I actually going to do? And it took me several hours to just say, fuck it, and press the start streaming button. Oh, Vel, give the Baldur's Gate 3 trial a shot. I want to know what you think of it. I'm curious. I do have Monster Hunter Wilds. I didn't love it when I played it, but maybe it's been patched up a bit since then. I feel bad because... Oh yes, it's absolutely worth it, Vel. Serenity, I feel bad when I watch Monster Hunter Wild streams, because I can tell that it's a good game. Like, I can tell that it's a good game, it's a fun co-op time. It's obviously, well, maybe not obviously made with streamers in mind, but it naturally lends itself very well to streaming. It's hard to describe what bugged me about it. Like, it felt a little too organic for my liking. It felt a little too kinetic, like it was trying to really simulate the feel of charging down those paths and being in the wilderness and, you know, hunting massive prey like you do in that game. And I'm more of the... like, I want my video games to feel like video games type of guy. I would say it's a playstyle thing. Like, if you play Phantasy Star Online 2 or something of that nature, that's kind of how I want those things to feel like. I also didn't care for the micromanagement involved. And how, because your inventory is like mounted onto your sacred, you have to be on your sacred to access your inventory. Like, yes, that's a very literal way of handling how the game presents your inventory, but they didn't really think of it through a quality of life lens. And I don't know, it really feels like it wants to be the only game that you're playing for as long as you're playing it, and I don't usually get along well with those. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm willing to try it again, but the amount of mind share that it felt like it was demanding of me was kind of off-putting. See, I don't mind it relying on multiplayer, I just, it was just a lot for me. I'm not sure how else to say it. See, that's the crazy thing. Like, I don't feel like PSO2 actually demands that much of you. Like, it's very pick up and play. It could be a little lighter on the menus, but I understand why those menus are there. But like, I could pick up PSO2 and play it for 3 hours and not look at it again for 2 months and be perfectly fine. With Monster Hunter Wilds, it feels like if I went back to it right now, I feel like I'd have to relearn the entire game. And something about that just fundamentally bugs me. I think the Monster Hunter game that I resonated with the most and that I stuck with the most and played into was Rise. And I'm actually thinking about getting back into that because Sunbreak is on sale on the Switch. Oh, they've done some balancing work on it? Okay, that's interesting to know. Usually you don't see those kinds of adjustments unless PvP's involved. I'm doing well. I just had a little bit of a creative block, so to speak, for lack of a better term, because I didn't know what to yap about when I went live, but... I mean, thanks to you guys being here, that really helps. Yeah, so am I, Serenity, you might remember. We did play a little bit of Wilds together when it first came out. Yeah. No, you helped me with a couple of hunting targets. And I was definitely grateful. But yeah, that's a couple of things that I was wondering about viewer interest in. If you'd like to watch and react to like fighting game events with me, or hockey highlights, things like that. Because I would definitely be up for doing that sometime. And it would give me more material to be a React Andy. Hockey highlights, you know, like ice hockey? A bunch of guys on the ice smacking a piece of vulcanized rubber around and occasionally each other. Yes. Like, I'm a big hockey fan, I just never really correlated it with VTuber content. Alright, sounds good, Serenity, I appreciate it. Oh wow, yeah. Good deals. But yeah, get some good sleep, man. Good having you here. And then... for my part, I am going to take a quick break to grab some water, and I will be back with Dragon Quest HD 2D Remake. So I will see you momentarily. Alright, we are back. And again, I wanted to do this a few days ago, but first work was wearing me out, and then I couldn't really plan anything very well for stream beyond simply going live. Which, I don't know, maybe that's enough, but I like to have everything planned out. Maybe it's just something that I'm going to have to pick up with time. Um, as one of the very first JRPGs, it is a pretty standard, um, Demon Lord, in this case Dragon Lord, captures Princess and takes her to the other end of the map, and you have to kind of work your way to rescue. Um, Seems like they've added some things to this remake, but I haven't really played enough of it to get a sense of how much more there is. Obviously, this is just the second stream I've played of it. But yeah, it's as standard as it gets, but the function of the original game was mainly to get console gaming people acclimated to pen and paper RPG mechanics in digital form. But they've definitely put some more meat on this game's bones since the mid 80s. Like, I don't remember any of this Rubus stuff from the original. But at the same time, I was also a kid.
In time, one will come to you, a youth who bears the blood of Erdrick, hero among impart to him this message that I entrust to you. Guide him on his
Maybe one of these times I'll play the actual NES original on here.
Come far and fast.
I don't know.
Perhaps it would be better if
We need not do so for my sake.
I've already had a good taste of some of the quality of life improvements of this version, so it might be harder to go back to the original than it would have been. Oh man. Honestly, this would be a pretty good place to start.
I sense. Thou bearest the sphere of light, dost
fiends protect the
Okay, that was a little excessive. Damn. Can't say it didn't get results, though.
Meaning of this?
I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of...
King of Kings. Thou art not.
Know this, fair princess.
That Dragon Lord doesn't look very dragony.
Master, thou seest before thee is the true ruler of this world. The sphere thou carriest is mine.
'Tis the birthright of he who beareth the blood of heroes, and I shall relinquish it to no other.
So Rubus watch.
Oh shit, it's a beam. Oh, that's not good.
Perhaps thou might consider joining me.
Never. A hero shall soon come. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light.
A hero. Let him come. Majesty.
Bro's just saying, send anyone you want, just don't send anyone you want back.
Or no. Those
Yeah, that doesn't look like any dragon I've ever seen.
presumptuous. Very well. I have what I came for.
I don't remember the original game super well, but I'm pretty sure the Dragon Lord actually looked like a dragon in it. I don't know, maybe I'm completely off base.
Back, fiend! Princess.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, this is way more dialogue than you got in the original. Oh, I've been there already. I'm also pretty sure that in the original, the castle and the town were divided into separate maps, but here they're kind of extensions of each other, which is different. I am going to save just to have that cutscene behind me. That was quite a bit of exposition. Yeah, it's probably time to do that. Sure do. Alright. Gonna hold on to that dagger in case I come to a really undead heavy area. What have I been doing this week other than work sleep? That's been the real problem, is that I've been so wiped out after work this week that I've just been getting off work and then going 10 feet that way and passing out until after midnight. And then, hopes of still getting a good night's sleep closer to time to get up for work keep me from going live at that point. It really is a vicious cycle. Oh, whoops. That was not my intention. Scared the shit out of that one slime, though. I should be one-shotting these now, yep. I still love how slimes just ascend before they die. Like, holy shit, that hit hard. Yeah, get clapped. I gotta see something. Nah. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping you could change the font to the original NES Dragon Quest font. But I guess they didn't think to include that, which is fair. Disappointing, but fair. Okay, I'm on the right track. Yeah, that can't be allowed to live. Not trying to catch any status ailments here. Alright, here we are. Oh, we're getting a cutscene here, okay. That's new. I like how they just make it super obvious by calling him a swindler. Probably, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, he left. Left. Okay, can't chase him down. Oh, that's what... No, not yet. God damn. Good lord. Showed up here just to get roasted. Sure, why the hell not? Interesting. I think I'm good. Surly Yerby, welcome! It's good to see you here, man. I'd ask you how it's going tonight, but you already told me, so... Yeah, just feel free to hang out and relax, and... You know, Dragon Quest is good for that. Also a good call. This is Dragon Quest 1. No, I'm here on business. Yeah, I remember, that one's still treating you good, or have you kind of... Is it kind of fallen off for you? Oh, nice. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, maybe I should save here. Yeah, that's true. I guess I need to stay at the inn to... Well... Let's see if there's anything else going on out here. Nope. Okay, I guess it wants me to stay there. I am not. We'd been talking to Gecko about it, I seem to recall. Well, this is the inn south of town, so I figured that would be where I'm supposed to be at, but... Yeah. I mean, if this is where Dude Bro's supposed to be hanging out, where is he? Man, they just hand out permanent stat boosts like it's nothing. I don't know, maybe there's something further south of town. Doesn't hurt to look, I suppose. Shiny. Reasonable choice. Okay. 2 stacks of coins. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, there's got to be something in here to... Yeah, I'd say so. There's a lot of quality of life stuff that I'm noticing, a lot of simplification of the menus and stuff, but that isn't hard to do when you used to need to have a command to open a door or to open a treasure chest rather than just walking up and pressing A. So I would say it's been sufficiently modernized while still being recognizably Dragon Quest 1. Huh. Alright. Yeah, well, the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy I has received a good number of quality of life improvements, too. I would say it's more or less in line with, at minimum, with Dawn of Souls / Origins. Yep, there's the inn I was looking for. This guy's seen better days. Ugh, I hate it. Oh, we can. I have a theory about that, and I think it's because they feel like by going hard in one direction with one IP and hard in the other direction with the other, they can somehow satisfy everybody. Instead, what you end up with is 2 underserved markets. I'm not going to complain about that. See, Vel's in Finland, so I think the weather alone would do it to me there. Well said. That's pretty much why it won Game of the Year, I'm pretty sure. I've been in a lot of Twitter conversations about that in recent days. That's something I should probably play on stream at some point. Ooh, I don't know if I'd put it above Final Fantasy X, but I'd definitely put it above any Final Fantasy since. Yeah, honestly, the weather up in Finland alone would probably raise hell with my sinuses. It was 15 Fahrenheit here earlier. I think we're also supposed to get some pretty decent snowstorms here over the weekend. But I also live at altitude, so that has a lot to do with it. Wait, did I pass? I did pass... Okay. Oh yeah, you're in one of those places where one frosty boy will shut the entire town down. Well, we try not to get political in here, but valid.
Let the fire consume thee!
Ow. So yeah, I'm not sure if that came through on the microphone, but my ankle just popped in like 3 places. Yep. Not a package of toilet paper in sight, right? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I got through that whole debacle by ordering online. I just wanted to sidestep the whole process, so... There's this industrial goods company called Waxy. They make the really big rolls of toilet paper for the dispensers in public restrooms. I just ordered from them for a few months. So my apartment was basically stocked with these foot-wide rolls of toilet paper. Thought we were gonna get soldiers involved. Okay. I mean, that works too. You were in a position to make use of it. That actually sounds kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, just another permanent stat boost chilling out there in the wild.
Cease!
I like that I've leveled up enough now that I can just kind of cast Sizz without much consequence. And smoke the larger packs of mobs faster. I mean, that makes the whole change worth it in and of itself.
Cease!
As someone who has also chosen less money for better quality of life. Yeah, it's all running on the same engine, so it might as well be, I suppose. I'm not sure. I haven't had the chance to stop and take a look at what all is on there. I probably should, even though I don't get paid till Monday.
Be gone!
Oh, nice. Oh, damn, okay. Fine. 3 entirely separate enemies. AoEs aren't going to do me a damn bit of good there. Yeah, if you see anything of note, let me know. I do have a Steam wish list, but it's far from comprehensive. I need to sit down and just fill it out. Yeah, oh, I thought sure I was going to miss there. Because status effects in Dragon Quest I are no joke. So I'm genuinely surprised that worked. That's awesome. Oh, that's a huge quality of life improvement I just employed there. So, what you might have seen me do there is, I pressed the plus button while I was on while I was in a dialogue. And what I can do now is, oh, whoops. Go to recall. And just call up the last dialogue that I was in. So if somebody gives you directions, you can just save them. Really good way to keep directions if you feel the need. It's not quite as elegant as Talk from Phantasy Star 4, but it's pretty good. Okay, it survived that. Now that I know for a fact I took a wrong turn, I might as well explore. I'll take it. You ever have that feeling like your neck needs to pop, but it refuses to? I like that I'm getting big people money and experience out here. That's a lot better than on the other side of that bridge. Yep. It sure is. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go. That's a long way around. Oh, lovely. Don't like that. Really don't like that. Sure, keep serving up XP. I can cast this all day. Yeah, that's another one I should do on stream sometime is the older Star Ocean games. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a decent payout. But I'm going to head back to the inn because that was a not insignificant expenditure of MP. It was a lot of fun, but... Two XP and 3 gold is all? Yeah, that's why I said the older Star Ocean games. Oh, I didn't realize I had poison. Shit. A heal slime actually bothering to attack? That's new. Usually they just spam heal until they run out of MP. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Take a look at the stat boosts on level up in this version. This is charitable compared to the NES. I mean, look at that HP jump. Also, I don't need to go to the inn now because you get topped up when you level up. So that whole sprint was for nothing. What can I say? They all burn the same. It's just innately satisfying. Man, this is actually a decent hike. OG Dragon Quest be like that, though. Final Fantasy as well. Good lord, what a payout. Alright, man, take care. Good seeing you. Yeah, that right there might be my biggest complaint about this remake, is that the transition into the battle screen is just a little inelegant. But as complaints go, that's very minor. I'm actually taking damage, how dare they? Now it's onto the pointless heal spam. I knew it was coming. Oh, it still hit me for 10. That's a decent little smack. Now, these guys can brawl. They don't look like it. This must be the cave. Okay, 604 to next level. I can deal with that.
Nah, boss. Tis too dangerous, boss.
Unhand me! If thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another think coming. And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another... Dost thou come here looking to pinch our treasure?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thou shameless rogue! Come!
I'll deal with the ads first. Sounds good. That's fine. I appreciate you being here.
Have at me! Have at me!
Not today.
Stop! Stop! Thou ain't half bad!
I don't mind brawling with him the rest of the way.
Time I pulled my finger out! Enough! Enough! I surrender! Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt spare me.
No, I don't have enough HP or items in my bag to be wrong. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Fine.
Cheers, ears! Verily thou art, I'm Robin Hood. Tis a fine old name, that. Yeah.
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key? Surely thou dost not believe. Well, the thing is, see, this Erdrick, the hero who did such work for one of me ancestors, as it happens. Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact. Cool. And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils. That explaineth how come he just duffed me. Behold, the thick since thy family and mine go way back, thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our
Forsooth, boss, thou art a genius. This...
Well, what? Nice one! Verily.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there.
Oh, this isn't good. Ugh. Got rid of the nuisance, now I can conduct the rest of business. That was a very timely level up. A what? Is that like gear? No. Oh, it is gear. What the fuck? Oh, when Surly Irby was asking about quality of life improvements, I should have mentioned the effective abolition of torches as items. That in and of itself makes this remake strong. I didn't do much at all. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not done on this floor yet, so I'm going to head back up. But I will absolutely take note of its place. This is the I'm not paid by the hour strategy. Were there... Those are steps, okay. So there's a few ways to get down there. That's good to know. I was happy to see those. Oh no. So changing equipment in the middle of battle is a free action. I love it. It means whenever I randomly run into undead like that, I can just shank them. There we go. That's nice to see as well. Always happy to see multi-target weapons. That was a little freaky. Don't want to deal with that. Oh, next level's coming up real soon. That's good. Good try, though. That's nice. Probably another treasure room over here. Let's see what we got here. I'm happy with the amount of scrolls we're running into down here.
Now.
Just surprise Shank the Ghost. Welcome to the channel. I'm a piss on the moon. Love that username. Stream's going good. I was almost not going to go live tonight, but decided to go ahead with it. Yeah, it's going really well. It's been kind of fun because I actually put off starting the Dragon Quest remakes until after I debuted, and now that I finally have, I can dive into them. So that's been nice. I already got that one. Oh yeah, the stairs are over here. I swear I'm leveling up right as I run out of MP. I love it. I level up right as I run out of MP, and then it just tops me back up, and I'm good to go. Aw, no. I'm so used to Final Fantasy where getting hit by a physical attack wakes you up that this is kind of brutal. Oh, that's how this is going to go down, huh? Here you go. You'd think they'd at least put a treasure chest here. That's annoying. Lovely. Not even going to play around with him. Now to shank these guys.
Happy now.
I'm not going to complain about that. Oh wait, that's the way I came from, that's right. Oh, no it isn't. Okay.
Thou shalt not escape!
Oh no. I think that's the first time that's happened to me. I'll play it safe. I mean, that was an interesting strategy to use on somebody with 0 MP. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, he cheered up fast.
He found us! Quick, run away! If he catches us, he'll sell us to someone...
Wait! He beat that horrible monster, didn't he? Maybe he's not all bad. You really helped us out there. So, I only asked for your name, not your life story. And you need to find a way of summoning Lady Rubis so she can help you. Well, we're not supposed to share this sort of thing.
What are you doing?
Look, I know humans are awful, but if this world gets plunged into endless darkness...
So, you think we should...
I do, yes. He can fight monsters, which means he can help...
Oh, the other thing...
Lady Rubis isn't here in Alefgard right now.
A very far away world that it will be very hard to call...
Our leader came up with an ingenious way of... But before we could finish getting everything ready, we got attacked by the Dragon Lord's... That's why we came down here in the first place. To look for...
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought that... But there are so many annoying monsters in the way. We're never going to get there ourselves.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to... So if you could go and find her...
That makes sense.
Thank you. Come and let us know if you... We'll be... Well, the dwarves...
All right, we'll...
Oh, I see. I'm good. Thanks. Alright. Seems my attack stat is getting up to where I can start one-shotting more of the monsters in here. Fair response. Oh, I see. That's how I get back up there. But I'm not done looking around. Oh, that's not good. Loot. I've already been down this way. That's right. Okay. Okay, he can fight. That is way more of a fight than I was expecting.
I have thee now.
Okay. So I'm gonna survive this one now. When am I gonna go to bed? Probably pretty soon. Honestly. Bro's passed out. Good lord. Yeah, I did say it was going to be kind of a short stream tonight. No, long for me is like 6 to 8 hours. Oh, there are VTubers who go like 10 plus hours. It's really impressive. I don't know if I'm ever going to be in that category. I'm sure the right game release might make it happen, but that would require very specific situations. It's definitely not something that I set out to do. Like, Michi Mochivi, for example, really good streamer. I'm honestly pretty sure under normal circumstances she streams more than half of her waking hours. Like, it's a little bit unhinged, but it's also admirable. And impressive. And she's fucking hilarious, too. That's the thing. Like, it's not just endurance. She's a really good streamer. One of the first VTubers I actually regularly started watching. That's fair. And honestly, I'm kind of enjoying this time of being a small VTuber, and I might be a small VTuber forever, but if I'm not, I am going to really miss times like this where I can just sit down and relax and keep up with chat and have the back and forth conversations, because that's a luxury that you lose when you become a big VTuber. Not because you want to, but because chat just starts moving too fast to actually make anything of. Yep. Yeah, Henya's absolutely one of my favorites, too. I mean, I've talked before about how she more or less came up with my character without even knowing who I am. Yep. Yeah, when she said that if she could run back her debut, she would be genius plus vampire because she hates sunlight and doesn't go outside much, that spoke to me. It really did. And that, like, very short clip led to this. I'm sure I owe her some Reese's about it. Yeah. Yeah, she's a hikikomori. She talks about it a lot. And then there's a clip on YouTube where I talk about it, and yeah, it was very relatable. Yeah. Oh wow, it's been a minute since I saved. Yeah, that's fair. For me, it's just like, I can have my groceries delivered, I can have, I've got DoorDash, I only really need to leave the apartment complex to get, laundry money. I work from home. So, when work from home started, I definitely slipped back into how I was as a teenager, which may not be the most healthy thing, but it kind of is what it is. Okay. What? Okay, so I guess it's not the key that I just got that opens it. Oh? Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, maybe not yet for that. Yeah, I've been living in my current place since 2018, and it still feels like a new place. Like, I really feel like... Oh, yeah. For sure. Oh, I need to get some more medicinal herbs. Now that I think of it. Sure is. I think that's good for right now. Yeah. I don't know. Nostalgia is a concept that I struggle with a little bit because when people bring it up, it's usually in the context that you're enjoying a thing, and the thing that you're enjoying is at least partially not worthy of that enjoyment and that respect, because it is a sort of long established old enjoyment, and there's just that insinuation that you're looking at it through rose-colored glasses, so to speak. And that's just an insinuation that never really sat well with me. But I also kind of get what you're saying. Oh, that's interesting. Like, I always felt kind of like I was on that border generation of technology and playing outside and stuff. Because I did both. Yeah, there's truth to that. I mean, I think the good or ill of social media just comes down to what you do with it. And a lot of people are not doing the best stuff with it. Yeah, and that's a point I would actually have to disagree with you on, because I would never want to go back to, like, pre-smartphone era. Smartphones are a thing I kind of aspired to have even before they were really a thing. I love the idea of, like, carrying a computer with me in my pocket, and like owning a smartphone before they actually came about felt like some kind of crazy James Bond fantasy. Having a camera and a computer and a recording device and a music player and so on and so forth in a single device it's really kind of crazy. Yeah. There's a red door. Whoa, okay. Huh. See if there's anything to loot here. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can understand that. But I would also say that's kind of what you make of it, too. Like, we've got our phones and our computers and other communications devices now, but they aren't actually stopping us from going out and socializing in person. It's all very much a decision that we make on a day-to-day basis, on an individual basis. And, like, we could all choose to do things differently. It's just all a question of, like, do we want to, or how badly do we want to? It is. And I really do believe, like, for good or ill, it's just what we make of it. Because all this technology is really doing is giving us a choice. What we do with that choice is still very much up to us. Oh, excuse me. And this game's just giving away permanent stat boosts. And that bot didn't even have the decency to follow. That was annoying. Like, spam bots used to at least be polite. Hmm. Okay, I can't get in there yet. Is there something in here? Nope. Okay, I think I've looted everything there is to be looted there. That's one thing I definitely remembered, is just how lootable the castle becomes once you get that one key. Can't get in there yet. Random heals. Nice. Okay, I think that's everything in the castle I can get to right now. Yeah, it's definitely a saturated market, but it's so fun. But I've gone for about 3 hours now. I did say it was going to be a shorter stream tonight, so I think I'm going to call it here. But I definitely appreciate everyone dropping by. Let me take a moment to see if there's anyone on to raid. But... no, it doesn't look like it at the moment, but I appreciate everyone dropping by, and I will definitely be on more this weekend, so look forward to that, and I will see you all again soon. Later.